Okay, so we have the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. Now, somebody could be, this could be someone that's curious. Somebody could be wanting to communicate with someone. It's like somebody wants to talk to another person and they're kind of like watching that person. This is someone who is also, it's like they're eager to do something, eager to speak to this person. And this is like a careful type of energy. So this person is someone who could be, they want to say something, but they don't want to say the wrong thing. Like they want to be careful. They're thinking before they act, or thinking before they speak. And it's like a new type of perspective, a new approach. This is someone who wants to embrace. This could be a connection. It's like they're stepping outside of their comfort zone with the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. This is something they wouldn't normally do. But they're confident. This person is someone who is definitely, it's like this is something they want to do. It's not something that they're being forced to do, or they're being pressured to do, or they feel overwhelmed like they have to do this. This is something that this person wants to do. And I feel like they've taken a lot of time to think on this action they're about to take. Now we have the Five of Wands. Now this card is definitely, this card could be challenging. This could be competition. This could be someone watching another person. They could feel like there's people that could be trying to challenge this person, send conflict to this person. This could also be in competition with this person. But whatever this Five of Wands is, it has brought out the best in the person that they're watching. So this is someone who could have watched another person go through a lot of challenges, a lot of conflict, but they've grown from this. This is someone who is mature, as the Empress is on the bottom of the deck. So this could be you. Somebody have watched you grow despite the challenges you have faced. And it's like your energy has remained the same. Yeah, it's like you've matured. This could be mentally, physically, emotionally. It's like the challenges you have faced have only made you stronger. It have helped you grow. It has helped you grow. We have the King of Cups. So this person is definitely someone who has deep emotions for you. And they're emotionally mature. So maybe this person in the past, they were trying to get their emotions balanced out. They were trying to figure things out. This could be someone who has definitely woken up to their emotions. It's like they're sure about something. Maybe they were questioning their emotions in the past. They could have been going back and forth. Somebody could be jealous of the way that someone feels about you, this King of Cups. Like the way that you're viewed by this King of Cups. Because this is someone who have mastered their emotions. If they were kind of, emotionally confused, they weren't sure about their emotions. This is someone who is sure about the way they feel. But there's some type of jealousy. Like somebody could be jealous because of the way someone feels about you or the way that you feel towards someone else. Take it where it resonates. Yeah, the Lovers. Okay, the World. So this is a cycle that has been completed. If this is your person, you and your person have completed a cycle. 8 of Cups is here. Somebody is walking away from something, or they just have walked away from a cycle that needed to end out. It's over. It's complete. They feel whole again now that they've walked away. So whatever this cycle is that was completed, it has helped someone to mature. It not just someone, it has helped you to mature and your person. It's like they've went through an emotional awakening. And if this wasn't someone being jealous or in competition or something like that, they could have been trying to fight the way that they feel for a long time, and now they're no longer fighting this. They were fighting the way they felt because of the cycle that they were in, but they've moved past this cycle. And now it's like they're wanting to embrace the way that they feel about you, the connection they share with you. They want to embrace a union, a partnership with you. Yeah, this is something that is destined for you and your person with the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. But it's like you had to move on first. You had to let go. They had to do the same. And I feel like you being in this Empress energy and they're in this King of Cups energy, you could be someone that you could have helped them mature emotionally at a time that they weren't sure of their emotions. They could have been emotionally immature, where it could have caused a lot of people to be able to create conflict, confusion, to keep them like emotionally unsure, emotionally immature, and fighting the way that they feel about you. They no longer want to fight this feeling. It's like they want to say something. And they've had a lot of time with the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands about this decision that they've made with the cycle they've completed and wanting to come towards you to embrace this partnership. Yeah. 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups. This is a reunion. This is a final decision. They want to reunite with you. They want to embrace this connection. There's nothing else that they want to do. Yeah, I'm hearing that they've had a lot of, this person has had a lot of time to think about what they want out of life, and they want you. You have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups out here, and then you have the Fool. So if you walked away from a cycle, you completed a cycle, they have as well. It's like this is a whole new beginning, a whole new journey for you and your person. And it's like, even though they could have went through a lot of challenges as well as you could have went through a lot of challenges, these challenges are bringing you and your person back together. And this is destiny. This is what it was supposed to do. The challenges that you and them have faced. It's like you make your person feel free. Because you're this, with the Fool being here, you're this optimistic person. And then the Queen of Cups. It's like you've helped them to see that they can be emotionally mature, emotionally stable, where they're not emotionally confused or unsure. They've woken up to their intuition and their emotions. And this is someone who wants to speak from their heart space, do things from their heart space. Yeah. It's like they're wanting to do things in a mature way, have a mature conversation with you, and they just want to move forward. This is someone who wants to start over with you. So they're taking a new approach versus the approach they could have took in the past. This could have been a very immature approach. And it's because they didn't know this is someone who was not emotionally woke. Like they didn't know how to handle their emotions. There could be something that they did and they could have beat themselves up about it. Because it's like right after they did it, they regretted whatever they did. I needed to gain more clarity about our connection. So this is someone who did not know, they didn't understand the connection that you and them share. They knew with the king and queen of cups being here, it's like both people knew how each other felt, but they couldn't act on their emotions. You couldn't act on your emotions. So it could have led you to setting yourself free from, this could be a cycle. This cycle that needed to end out. I feel like it wasn't only a cycle of challenges that needed to end. It was a cycle with you and your person. This could have been a cycle where it wasn't any balance in the connection. Like one person could have been running from the connection, another person was wanting to embrace the connection. Like runner chaser energy. That needed to end. And if you started focusing on doing something new, you set yourself free. You could have started focusing on loving yourself, Queen of Cups. Embracing your emotions, learning how to control them, and not being overly emotional, not understanding them, and just chasing your person down. This helped them to stop fighting their emotions, also end out a cycle, and focus on loving their self. Now it's like two people are coming back together after not only ending out a challenging cycle with other people, but a challenging cycle of running from each other because you didn't understand the connection. They didn't understand the connection. I feel like if you were the one who started doing, like you could have went through an awakening first. You woke up emotionally first. Whatever they did caused an emotional awakening for you. So if they hurt you, they could have wanted you to chase after them. They were playing some type of mind games. That woke you up emotionally if you needed to gain more clarity about the connection that you and them share. Maybe you didn't even know that this person was your person. But once you woke up emotionally, then it came that spiritual awakening, emotional awakening, physical awakening, all at one time. So you started doing the inner work on yourself, nurturing yourself, loving yourself, getting yourself emotionally stable. Okay, you know all of this hidden information about your person, but you're not being overly emotional, chasing them down like, okay, I'm your person. Why are you running from me? It's like you're not trying to force anything onto your person. You made a decision to just focus on you. You started listening to your intuition, but still stayed optimistic, and you embarked the journey that you share with your person alone. That helped them to stop fighting their emotions. And they had an emotional awakening, physical awakening, and spiritual awakening. So it's like both people have been on a journey of personal growth, which has helped both people end out these challenging cycles with other people. These are ties that needed to be severed with certain people. Boundaries needed to be set with certain people. So nothing can be standing in the way of this partnership and the connection that you and them share. Because this connection that you and them share, it's not a chaotic connection. It's not a toxic connection. So if you were in a toxic cycle, they were in a toxic cycle, it wouldn't be meant to be. It's like you have to complete it in order for you to manifest destiny. Yeah. And it's like they needed to gain more clarity about the connection, not knowing that the actions they took was going to trigger your emotional awakening, physical awakening, and spiritual awakening. And the way you reacted to the way they treated you triggered their physical, emotional, and spiritual awakening. This is the effect that you and them have on each other. So two people are no longer like in a runner and chaser energy. It's like more embracing energy. You're embracing the way that you feel about this person, even if you didn't understand. And they're doing the same. And this was at a time that they were trying to fight the way they felt. It's because they just didn't understand it. However, you made them feel they never felt that way before. And it's like if this is your person and they hurt you, it's like they hurt their self too. Yeah. I'm stalking you at your house. So they were stalking you, watching you closely. This could be going on now. This could be something that they did in the past. It's like they needed to gain more clarity about you and their connection. So they could have ghosted you, tried to confuse you, tried to fight the way they felt about you. But while they were watching you closely, it helped them to gain more clarity. And this is the clarity that they were seeking at that time, of not being able to understand their emotions, the way that they feel about you. You are on my mind all day. They can't stop thinking about you. Especially if they were trying to fight the way they felt. It's like spirit definitely works in mysterious ways. The universe works in mysterious ways. So they're constantly being reminded of you at a time that they're trying to release you, run from you. That's not what they were supposed to be doing. It's like they were avoiding everything but what they were supposed to release. Whatever this 5 of Wands energy is, it's like they were trying to, this could be stay attached to certain people, certain type of attachments, like toxic attachments, instead of, this is what they drowned their self in and thought that they would be able to forget about you. This is why they could not stop thinking about you. Because they didn't know it was something that they needed to know about the connection or wake up to at that time. So I feel like if they were trying to run from the connection, they started going through a lot of karma, a lot of chaos, and it kind of like forced them to see what they needed to do, like what they needed to move on from. They just grew tired of it. But this was that they were supposed to. And now it's like, if nothing is standing in the way of this 5 of Wands energy, they're not going through a lot of conflict or confusion around them. Like they've released these things. You're on their mind more. Okay, I was afraid of rejection. So this could be a reason why they tried to like play some type of mind games. They could have wanted you to chase them. Twin flame. They didn't understand. It's like the connection that you and them share is definitely going to be a connection that they've never experienced before. I've never met anyone like you before. And the way that they treated you, they were treating their self. I sometimes cry myself to sleep. They felt that same pain. And they could have been like, why do I feel this way about this person? And you could have been wondering, why do this person make me feel this way? Nobody has ever made you feel the way that this person have made you feel emotionally. Yeah, it's like two people triggered an emotional awakening on each other. And this is like the mirror effect. Now it's no longer the runner and chaser energy. It's two people embracing the connection. Two people waking up to the way they feel about each other. Who they are to each other. You make my heart smile. So this is someone who you definitely make feel happy. This is someone who they smile just the thought of you. Just thinking about you makes this person very happy. And it's like you make their heart smile. This is a different type of happy. Yeah, I suffered from abandonment issues. So there were issues that they needed to heal. Things that they had been holding on to that was definitely beyond their control. And these were things that they could have been confused about. They didn't understand. And I feel like at the time that this happened, this was things that they just couldn't control. But now that they're mature, they're able to release that feeling of not feeling wanted, not feeling loved, because they found it in their self. It's like they're embracing self-love versus seeking for it elsewhere because they didn't get it the way that they wanted to at a time that they couldn't control it, as a child. And it's like they could have grew up and dealt with this in different connections, and it was just bad experience after bad experiences. I want to make you happy. You make them happy and they want to make you happy. This is why they're wanting to embrace the connection. This is something that both people want. I don't want to run from our connection anymore. See, they want to embrace it. This is someone who has overcame dealing with low self-esteem, having different insecurities, not feeling loved, not feeling wanted, and always feeling like they would be rejected. They weren't good enough. It's like you've helped them to embrace something they never thought they could embrace. And that's unconditional love within. They found that with you. They haven't been able to find that with anyone else. And this is why they were so confused. They're like, wait a minute, I need to gain more clarity about this connection. I've never met anyone like this before. And they felt like you were too good to be true. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of things was going on at this time. So this was a challenge at a time that you and them both were going through an awakening. And these were things that were beyond your control, your person's control. Spirit wanted you to focus on, at that time, the things that you can control. They can control. Especially if these were other people trying to interfere with your emotions, their emotions. It's like the challenges only push you and them closer together. That's what it was supposed to do. It's like Spirit used these people to put push you and your person together at the perfect time to end out this cycle that needed to end out to bring you and them back together. These challenges were definitely lessons that needed to be learned. Okay, yeah, determined. They're definitely determined to partner up with you, reunite with you. Your person wants to be in a commitment with you. It's like they're willing to do whatever it takes to make things right with you. They're still holding on to this connection. You have toxic love. So this could be the cycle that needed to end out with other people. Toxic attachments, addictions, not knowing the difference between real love and toxic love. I'm hearing not knowing what true love is at all. You could have been accustomed to toxic love and they were accustomed to it. So it's like that emotional awakening woke you and them both up to what real unconditional love is. Because it's like this could be the things that you and them were holding on to. Toxic love. And it's like these are things that are not forever. You and your person's connection is forever. It's eternal. It's unconditional. These were only under conditions. It was only a certain contract and it was timed. This toxic cycle was up. And whoever you could have been in a toxic connection with, toxic cycle with, these are people that wanted to hold on to this. Or a certain person wanted to hold on to this toxic connection. So they were persistent. They were determined to create conflict, chaos, drama, havoc, to keep you stuck. Same with your person at this time that you and them were going through this awakening. It's like you and your person had to cut off all communication with these people. You have snooping, drive-by stalking. Yeah, because these people were definitely stalking, spying, trying to get as much information. If you cut them off, your person cut them off. Because these are people that definitely do not want you and your person. It's like the energies that are controlling these people are people, they don't know that they've signed contracts to keep you and your person stuck. So you won't end out a cycle and set yourself free. So it's like you and your person gaining the clarity with I needed to gain more clarity about our connection. They gained that clarity through you. Them needing to gain more clarity about the connection and the cycle that they were in, they gained that. You gained that. That has given you and your person a light at the end of the tunnel. But for these other people, it's like they're in the 5 of Wands. They're confused. They're stressed out. They're creating a lot of chaos, trying to cause a lot of delays because they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They just see the light in you and your person. And it irritates them. And they don't know they're fighting to keep their self stuck to a contract, a cycle that's up for you and your person. They're going to watch you and your person move forward while they're fighting with their self. Making challenges, creating havoc and obstacles for their self to keep their self stuck. and held up. Because you and your person have gained the clarity. So that clarity has you and your person in the energy of resolving issues, reconciliation, thinking about each other, working on being the best version of self. It's like that clarity was supposed to give you and your person hope to keep moving forward. It was supposed to give you and your person faith at a time that you probably didn't have faith. They didn't have faith. And it's like the understanding that you and your person have, the clarity that you and them receive, other people are not going to receive. So the way that you view the connection, they view the connection, other people aren't going to view it that way. They're going to envy it. They're going to be jealous of it. They're going to be trying to cause a lot of delays. Not knowing it's a waste of time. They're only causing delays for their self. Because it's like once you're woke, there's no unawakening. There's nothing that they could do to put you back to sleep or to get you back into a cycle when you have this type of clarity. Especially a cycle that you're not supposed to be in. You're not happy in. You're confused in. You feel lost in. Yeah, you have stalking, hanging up, unknown number. So somebody is definitely calling someone from a lot of unknown numbers, spying. And they're just calling and hanging up. It's like somebody didn't expect to be left behind. Message, communication. This is your person. They're getting ready to express the way that they feel about you. You have egg on their face, ashamed. So whoever the person is, that they could be still spying, stalking on you, stalking. This could be someone that was attached to your person or you. Take it where it resonates. But somebody is embarrassed. They're ashamed because it backfired. Something they did. Okay, somebody did something hoping that there would be a positive outcome between you and them. You would compromise with them. You would want to work things out with them, but it backfired. Whatever they did. Now they're ashamed. They're embarrassed. And they could be calling you from a lot of unknown numbers, hanging up. Yeah, this person's life has fallen apart. They've hit rock bottom. And they don't know what to do because they were expecting to repeat a cycle with you. But you ended out that cycle, and it's like now they're stuck in that cycle alone. And they don't know what to do. This person is receiving karma for what they did to you. Whatever they did and it backfired, they're receiving karma. You have love affair, third party. This could be someone who has some type of affair on you. And now they're going through it. They could have told people you had an affair. Or something like that. Take it where it resonates. This is someone who could have hooked up with a third party to deceive you, create chaos and conflict around you, and now they're going through karma. Whoever this person is that they hooked up with, because this card says hooking up, STD, secrecy. Whoever this person hooked up with, this is someone who it's like they thought they got away with it, but this person was their karma. This person could have gave them an STD or something. Or this person gave them the cold shoulder. It's like when you broke up with that person, distanced yourself from whoever this energy is, this person, that this third party didn't want anything to do with them anymore. And this could be something you never found out. Like you broke up with this person because it was time for you to walk away. You were fed up. You cut ties with this person, or you were needing to cut ties. Like enough was enough. The situation was over. Yeah. And with cold shoulder being here, you and that person weren't on the same page. This wasn't the person for you. It wasn't going to end how they thought it would end, or they wanted it to end, or how you wanted it to end. If you were trying to fix a toxic connection and you were accustomed to toxic love, it was going to end the way that it ended, because this is something that was not meant for you. It was meant for you to learn a lesson. Notice the challenges that you were up against. Gain clarity of a cycle that you kept repeating. Learn from it and move forward. This is what you finally did when you set yourself free. And it's like everything happened the way it was supposed to happen, step by step. When you walked away, you went through a true emotional awakening, but it wasn't from this person. It was the emotional awakening that you were meant to go through with your person. Now this person is going through some type of karma for everything they did to you that you didn't know they were doing while you were attached to them. And they could feel like this is their karma for everything they did to you in secret. You walking away, you cutting ties, you cutting off all communication. And now they could be like obsessed with calling you, hanging up, doing a lot of things to try to get your attention, so you could feel like, I need to compromise with this person, make amends with them. And they're hoping it could be you and them again on a positive note. But this is not meant for you. This is why this backfired. This person got caught and now they're ashamed because they don't know what to do. They feel like their life has fallen apart without you. And this could have been a situation you felt like your life was falling apart while with this person. Why are you going through so much negative karma? Not knowing those were lessons that you needed to learn. And it was going to be a positive outcome for you and your person. Yeah. And I feel like once you went through this awakening, Spirit was showing you things little by little. It's like Spirit just didn't throw everything on you all at once, or your person. Spirit did it in a way that you and them could understand. Because this isn't something that's rushed, that you had to hurry up and do. It takes time to heal, practice self-love, get on the right path, focus on inner healing, doing the work on yourself and personal growth. It takes time to mature and to have the type of understanding that you have now and your person have about life, about the connection. And the understanding that you and your person have, whoever the person is, or people, take it where it resonates, because there's a lot of people on this card, but there's a certain person that you walked away from that was doing things out of spite to try to get you back. And it burnt them in the end. But these are people that are realizing that whatever they did to try to cause delays or create confusion, it only brought in more clarity. At a time that they felt like it will confuse you, it will confuse your person. Yeah, it's two different people. So it could be somebody that your person walked away from and somebody that you walked away from. Both people are going through a lot of karma. Yeah, everything is crumbling for these people. Their life is falling apart. Because the things that they did out of spite to try to hold you and your person back, it affected them and not you and your person. And this is the lesson that they have to learn. This was something they needed to realize. So they could move on from this cycle that you and your person are no longer in with them. Hey, sweetie. Okay. Okay, so these two people could know each other. It's like whoever the person is that your person was attached to and the person you were attached to, these two people could have been having some type of affair. Take it where it resonates. But these two people got cut off at a certain time and they did not see it coming. Because these are the two people that were keeping you and your person in separation. You couldn't embrace your emotions. They couldn't embrace their emotions. They were confused. You were confused. And these ties needed to be severed. If this is the case, you and your person walked away from these two people at the perfect time for you and your person. Divine timing. These two people aren't on divine timing. These are two people who were expecting for things to stay the same. Not knowing that they signed a contract. Once you and your person became fully aware and gained clarity of the connection, they were supposed to walk away. But they didn't want to. They wanted to try to delay you and your person and hold you and your person up. And if these are two people that have been accustomed to repeating the same cycle with you and your person, this is why they felt like nothing would ever change. Things will always stay the same. They never counted on you and your person waking up. Now that's why everything is falling apart for them. And they feel stuck. But this is what they chose. Not knowing signing a contract to keep you and your person stuck will only keep them stuck. They didn't think about if you and your person woke up, what that meant for them and the consequences that they would have to face. Because as I say, the awakening that you and your person had, these two people didn't have. And it wasn't supposed to happen that way. They were just there to teach you and your person lessons. Whatever lessons these two people have to learn, they weren't going to learn it from you and your person. Okay, I have a friend who is secretly obsessed with you. So your person has a friend who is secretly obsessed with you? Now, this could be a karmic friend, somebody that they were attached to and they're no longer attached to, or this could be someone that they're still attached to. Take it where it resonates. But they know that this person has some type of secret obsession with you. They could be obsessed with the fact that you're your person's person. The connection that you and your person share. Yeah. You were right. My karmic soulmate used blood magic on me. So if you warned your person about this karmic soulmate using some type of magic over them, specifically blood magic, this is why this person's life is crumbling. It's like they've made sacrifices that they didn't know had consequences. And these are consequences they never thought they would have to face. Whether this karmic soulmate is masculine or feminine. And they never counted on, if this is a situation where these two people were off into magic and they felt like that would keep you and your person bound to these toxic cycles, they never counted on you and your person waking up to that truth. If these cycles were repeated over and over and over again. And if you warned your person, that means you woke up to what was being done behind the scenes first. You educated your person as you were supposed to. Whether they were confused, didn't believe you, you were supposed to wake your person up to this. They want you to know that you were right. This is someone who used blood magic on them. And if, as I say, if both of these people were off into magic, they're stuck. Dealing with the consequences of playing with things they have no knowledge of. It's like they just picked up something and started playing with it. Yeah, I'm woke because of you. You've helped me to become a better person. You woke them up. And you waking up on your own and moving forward had the person that you were in a cycle with doing a lot of things out of spite to keep you stuck. How dare you get woke and leave them behind so they can face their consequences of the things that they did to you, the bad choices they've made in life that they never thought they would have to take accountability for. Same with this person. How dare you educate your person? They could have blamed you, wanted you to feel like, or they just felt like you're the reason why they're going through what they're going through. Whether this is someone you know or you don't know. They definitely teamed up with this person that you were no longer attached to do whatever they could to try to get you to go back to this person. And they felt like that would bring your person back to them. It didn't work. Because as I say, once you're woke, you're woke. There was no going back. I found out my ex slept with your ex. So these two people were definitely having some type of affair while you and your person were in connections with them. And it's like when these people got behind the scenes, they thought this was something that would never come out. And this is something that could have came out when you and your person walked away. When that clarity was gained, when that awakening happened. Not while you were in the cycle with these people, like you and your person. It's like, yeah, you didn't find out when you were attached to this person. Your person didn't find out while they were attached to this person. But as I say, spirit showed you and your person things in very unique ways that these people did not see coming. And they feel like in their mind, it's because of this affair. Both people could feel this way. This is their consequence. This is their karma. Especially if these are people that felt like they had you and your person bound to magic and they didn't know you were your person's person. Your person was your person. Them gaining that knowledge after they did what they did to you and your person is a part of their karma. Yeah. I have always viewed you as my true love. So your person has always viewed you as their person. Even if they were fighting it, even if they were confused, even if they weren't emotionally mature, they've always viewed you as their person. Nobody could confuse them, no matter how much magic was used or spells or whatever this person was doing that was attached to them. And it's like, even if your person did not find out, like if they weren't warned by you and you woke up to the truth, whatever this energy was doing to keep your person repeating a cycle with them that had your person confused, it would have no longer worked. And this is the type of understanding that this energy did not have when they started playing with whatever they were playing with. It's like they did not do their research. Same with this person. If they were using some type of magic to keep you stuck, they didn't know once you became aware, you became woke about people doing things like that to keep people bound, whether it was happening to you or your person, it could no longer happen again. You're woken up to that. You're definitely using your discernment and being mindful now that you're aware who you allow in your energy. As you and your person are twins, share the same soul, both people are in the same energy, whether you want them or not. You're mirroring them, they're mirroring you. Both people are no longer confused. I found out my karmic soulmate was involved with trying to set you up. So whatever this person, whoever you walked away from, if they did something to kind of like set you back, delay you, set you up to have you confused, thinking that it would make you run back to them, your person's karmic soulmate was involved. As I said, they were helping this person, thinking that this will get your person back in the end. And you will go back to this person. It didn't work. Yeah, I hope you are holding a space in your heart for me and only me. Your person feels like, because this is how they feel about you, your person is holding a space in their heart for you and only you. They feel like you've been in their heart this entire time. That's why nobody else could get to them the way that you got to them emotionally and help them to wake up emotionally. Nobody loves them the way that you do. Now, they could be realizing why they did not like seeing you with your ex. They feel like this is someone who did not love you. If they knew your ex, or they, knew who you were while you were with your ex, but they hadn't had the awakening of who you are to them, like you're their twin flame. Once you ended out the cycle is when you were able to gain clarity, and your person gained clarity as well of who each other are to each other. But they couldn't stand seeing you with that person, because they know that person would never love you the way that they love you. Okay, an ex is being watched by the authorities. So whatever this setup is, this could be something that they felt like was easy to do, but this was something that was definitely illegal. And it led to them being watched by the authorities. Yeah. This could be both of these people, because both of these people are like in jail cells, legal issues. So it could have been a legal issue that they tried to set you up in. And now after doing this, their life is falling apart. Everything is crumbling around them, and they've been sitting in karma ever since. Because the agreement was, once you and your person became aware of who each other are to each other, They were supposed to flee. Their time is up. But they didn't have that clarity. Even if they did, because somebody was doing magic, doing things out of spite. So if they did have that clarity, whether it was one person or both, this is why they're receiving this type of karma, because somebody knew about the connection, but they felt like magic would keep somebody bound. And it backfired. And now this could be all of their secrets are being exposed. They're embarrassed. They're ashamed. Yeah. It's like these are people that signed a contract and they went against the agreement. Now they're stuck. They could be sitting back thinking that they were the victim and think bad things are happening to them and the whole world is against them, not knowing that they're against them. They brought this stuff on their self, the karma that they're receiving, the chaos that they've brought in their life, trying to keep you and your person bound to a cycle that was up. I can't believe everybody turned their back on me because I love you. So your person realized once they started embracing their emotions for you, waking up, being inspired by you to become a better person, making the changes that they need to make to end out the cycle that they were in, a lot of people started showing their self for who they truly are. Karmic soulmates. Yeah, I fell in love with who you are as a person. So your person is definitely in love with you for you. It's not about how you look, what you have, the way that you dress. It's just who you are as a person, as a whole. It's like they don't have one thing that they love about you. It's everything. Yeah. I think I'm going to close this reading out. See what messages the universe has for us. Okay, so this card says choice is the most powerful tool you have. Every choice you make shuts some doors, but also opens several. Bringing new experiences into your life at any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. So yeah, this is free will. You being happy is based off of the choices that you made. Your person being happy is based off of the choices that they made. These people that are unhappy, it's based off of the choices that they made. Everybody have their own free will. And this is something that they had to realize. They're the reason why they're unhappy and everything is falling apart and crumbling. Not you and your person choosing to walk away and end out a cycle that you were not supposed to be in this long. You weren't supposed to repeat over and over again. Yeah. And this card is also speaking. I feel like Spirit is saying that if these people felt like the magic that they were using would make you and your person feel like you don't have a choice, you have to be attached to them, you're being held against your will without knowing, is letting these people know that they placed whatever illusion they thought they placed over you and your person over their self. And the choice was always yours. The choice was always your person's. The doors were always going to shut. And after every ending, there's always a new beginning. That's what you and your person chose. Yeah, and they didn't see it coming. Now they're stuck.